Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praise to the Most High God, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh. Out here at the Legacy Museum. We're trying to wake up some people. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to leave the camera on too. So what I'm about to do, I think I'm gonna go hawk one of these security people out. There you go. Let me talk to you. How y'all doing? Makes you angry?
Stop being angry. I'm just rejoicing.
Did you know what you just seen was documented in the Bible?
Well, most all that enslavement and poverty.
Can I show you? If you got like 2 minutes, I'll show you it's in the Bible, and they won't tell you in church. And it's very important because it tells you who you are.
I'm reading all that too. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm just here to plant the word. You want to walk away? That's on you. According to the Bible, we the children of Israel. The reason why we came over here, that's, hey, you walk away from the word. Hey, this day is recorded. But how we came over here on slave ships now, read the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. It tells you how we was going to come over here on slave ships. And just like it said, it, one people came from one side of the earth to the other, that was us. You can't fight against this, and this is not nothing that you can just run over. You know what I'm saying? This is important because this happened for a reason. Now, the question is, why did it happen to us? Do you know why? Do you know why, boss man? Because I know you say you know all this. I know you don't want to talk about it. I don't know why we like that as a people, but we have to get...
But I have certain time, that I have to talk, that I would like to talk about, but now we got to go. The mind ain't on that right now.
Well, it needed to be because Christ is on his way back. And everything is being recorded. I understand. Everything being recorded what we're saying right now. But it's very important that you know the reason why we got put in these slave ships is because we went against God. We broke the law, statutes, and commandments. Our forefathers was the one that, with Moses, God told Moses to tell the Egyptian Pharaoh, let my people go. That was our forefathers. Why don't we know that? Because it was erased through history. Is that prophesied in the Bible? Yes, ma'am. Let me give you 2 scriptures, and that's sad, but that's our people. That's us. But look, it says, I'll show you 2. And thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thy heritage. Who has lost their heritage that I gave thee? And I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in a land which thou knowest not. Who did this happen to? That's one. Deuteronomy 28:68 tells you how he's going to come over here on slave ships. But why did this happen? And why is this not told to us? I'm going to show you Amos 3:1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel. Genesis to Revelation is always talking about his people, right? The whole Bible. And it's you, the people that don't even know who they are. They call themselves the color together. The same people that hate each other. We are at the bottom of everybody, but we the best at everything we do. Why? Because God chose us. Of all the nations he created, he chose us. And since we went against him, he put us, well, let's find out. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up out the land of Egypt. Let my people go, right? Saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities. This is why we went into slavery. Like I was saying, get a chance. I know he's going to force you to. But look, Deuteronomy 28, from 1 to 14, it's all your blessings. Listen to me. It's all blessings. It's a place above all nations. But when you get to 15, it says, but. Meaning, if you ain't going to listen to it, all these curses. From 15 to 16, it tells you all the curses. How we was going to be having yokes of iron on our necks, how our sons and daughters going to be given to another people, how they going to be sleeping with our women, how we going to be in the cotton field. Cursed shall not be in the city, in every city in America or anywhere we at. He's in the ghettos. The curse shall not be in the field. Look, that hurt. It hurts. But this is truth.
I'm coming, Ricky.
Church shall not be in the field.
Coming now, I gotta go. Let me go.
Please look at that. It's for your sake and all praises that you got the zeal. You got to study for yourself. Don't let him lead you. See, our people, that man taking away, trying to take her away. She ought to be shamed, or he ought to be shamed. Should be shamed. So that's what happens. You don't want to know. How y'all doing? Good, good. Hey, you know what you just witnessed in there, right?
Yeah, but we're
okay. You're a child of God. You're a Hebrew. Everybody. Just planting the seed. That's all I'm here to do. I'm not trying to argue with nobody. Man, that was crazy. That man was like, I don't know, I don't want to know. No. He did not want her to know. He did not want her to know. And she stood there. All praises to the Most High. She just got, the seed has been planted. All praises that she had she knew something was real. She knew it. All praises. Hopefully she go and do the research. But let's see what else we get. What's going on? How you doing? Good. I'll be cordial. Wise, wisdom. Let's see. Did they go and snitch? How you doing there, boss man? Good. I just setting up. You good? Because if you got a second, I'd like to talk to you. Facing on what? Oh, this door? Dang, just like that. Hey, it's easy. You just talk to me. You know, you just tell me if I need to move it. I didn't know there was a problem or anything. Just talk to me. Ain't no problems. Look. How y'all doing? Good. Ain't no problems. I ain't trying to cause no trouble. Y'all can just talk to me and let me know what's going on. Hey, hands up. I know our people will be ready, the first ones to get me. Hey, is this? Hey. How you doing? Good. No. I don't know what's going on. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it don't have to get elevated. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? That's the cool. That's the one. Maybe I need to stand out here just in case anything get recorded. You sure? I'm gonna put my phone on just in case anything get crazy. Dang, I should have had him, y'all. I should have seen what he looked like. Bald head and everything. I seen him when he seen him. You showing the camera to the door. I gotta take it. That's so cool. But you know that's the curse that we under. How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Ah, okay.
So this camera is the problem. The bald-headed security guard, he was like, it's facing toward the door. So I know I'm on a public place. I know this is public sidewalk. So if I just turn this, we ain't got no problem, right?
So yeah, EJI would, if you are going to film in front of EJI, we would rather you not film in front of EJI. Have all your stuff put this way. You have to have
just
permission
gonna move
from
it this
us.
way.
Okay.
That's it. I mean, it's easy. Like, I just put it right here.
Okay.
Yeah. This is something serious. If you want to learn, I'll show you something. It ain't gonna be taught to. You ain't gonna never learn this anywhere else.
The Israelites.
You know it.
Yeah.
That's who we are.
Yeah.
We're not a color. We're not a black. We're not an African American. Cause that's two different countries coming from two different white people. The fact is, are you the descendants of these people? The same people that you in there working, you know what I'm saying, seeing every day? Did that happen to your forefathers?
Most likely, yeah.
Most likely.
Yeah.
Guaranteed, right? We didn't just pop up here. This is documented in the Bible. And it's very important. I know you already know about the Israelites, so you've been called already. whether you believe it or not. I don't know how they delivered it to you the first time.
A lot of people who believe this religion and creed.
Not religion. This is a nationality, like a bloodline.
A lot of you guys have come around, so we've heard a lot of this stuff. It's good information. We just ask that, you know, unless you have explicit permission from us to film in front of us and things of that nature, it's pointed away from us. Okay,
it's pointed away. But it's very important that you know that everything that you're seeing in there is in the Bible. And it's not a religion. Like, God didn't say go be a part of a religion. This is a group of people, a nationality. And black is not one. You know what I'm saying? Chinese from China, this is what happened to God's people. The same ones he said, let my people go from Moses out of Egypt. That's you today. That was your forefathers.
Do you mind me asking why you chose this site?
Because this is where I can relate to the people that's going to see the same thing that's in the Bible. The same curses that's laid out here in the Bible, in the book of Deuteronomy and Leviticus too. It's right here permanent, and our people are visual people. And then on top of that, it's something about us as a people. We so broken as a nation of people that we hate our own people. So when I come out here, I want to show our people, but if they don't want to listen, then I let them go. I'm not finna yell at you. I'm not finna try to drag you and hold you down. F all of that. Move. Because the Most High knows. Everything is getting written down. Just like today, you already know. Like, I don't know if you even try to do the research or try to disprove it then.
I don't want to disprove it or anything like that. I get where you guys are coming from, and I understand.
Do you think it's important?
Where you guys are coming from.
You think it's important?
I think I can't knock what anyone feels is their creed. I can't do that.
I feel you. So do you believe in the Bible, or do you believe?
I do believe
100%?
in the Bible. I believe that sometimes people take advantage of words. I'm not saying that you guys are doing it, but I do believe sometimes people do. That is my only issue when it comes to the Bible and religion itself.
Take advantage of words, meaning they believe in the words because that's what the words say?
No, they manipulate the words.
They manipulate the words.
I think that's what happens sometimes.
So,
but that's
would you be able to manipulate Deuteronomy 28 when God said, my people are going to Egypt again with ships?
Yeah.
That's a manipulation of the words.
I believe you can. I'm not saying you are, but I'm saying you can.
Alright, sis.
But,
well, hey, you done heard it a couple of times. Like I said before, hey, my hands are clean. I love you because I'm telling you this. And I know who you are. Regardless if you want to be a black, if that's what you want to be all your life, or whatever you want to be, according to God, you are chosen. You got a lottery ticket for the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of heaven is for you. All of that. That's why we don't know who we are as a people today. Okay. We don't. If we found out that these people right here, the same people that came on slave ships and went into slavery, the Native Americans, that's our brothers, well, we was all one people, then the day we realize who we are and our identity, because we the only people today still with somebody else's last name. When you realize that, then you start to realize your power, so to speak. It's kind of like a lion that's born in the jungle compared to a lion that's born in the zoo. We only halfway, we don't even know nothing actually. We follow everybody and do everything else, but we don't even have our own culture. Still to this day. The only people that make rap songs about our own women. We hate each other, but we love everybody else. And we don't try to figure out who we are. That's the main thing, our identity. That's what it is. But everything you seeing in there is in the Bible. Deuteronomy 28, 48, 32. I would love to show you if you got time. Usually at this point I'll show you a Bible scripture, then that's it. That's somebody, that's it. But yeah. But I ain't here to cause no trouble and nothing like that. I know you're doing your job, and I'm not like I don't know if you've seen any other camps or somebody came up here, you hear all that yelling, and it's proud loud. That's part of scriptures, but there's a delivery method to go with it.
I think it was when we asked not to do it on EJI property, somehow it becomes a fight or things of that nature. So
yeah, the sidewalk is not though. That's public property.
If you have this stuff in the background, that's our building.
If it was over there filming with a camera, public. Just because you got it on the walls and stuff don't make it where it's not like Area 51.
We'll say
these are pictures and stuff.
We'll say agree to disagree on that.
Gotcha.
We'll definitely
and
say
then
agree to
like
disagree.
You have to go and talk to your manager, and then they have to go and press charges and stuff and call the cops and stuff. How y'all doing today?
Very good. Thank you.
Good, good.
We're kind of sucky after being in there.
I know, it's bad. It's really, really bad. It's horrible. But
Sure.
everything that you've seen in there,
if you, I can, those words don't even touch.
oh yeah, but it's right here in the Bible. All of that you've seen in there is recorded in the Bible. That happened to God's chosen people because they don't want to listen to him. So how they came over here on slave ships, how my forefathers, just like that, it happened. It's written in the book of Deuteronomy. The black people that you see today, you know what I'm saying, they don't know who they are and had their identity ripped away from them, was a punishment from the Most High God because they didn't want to listen to him in the first place. The same people that was out of the land of Egypt, let my people go, that's who the blacks are today. They the real Jews and don't know it. But now we are in the last days, as you can see what's going on with Trump and all the wars and stuff, there's an awakening happening. Black people are starting to realize who they are, their real, true identity. And that's all scripture, all scriptures. Like they taught us that all Africans are the same. We fled into West Africa and we dwelt there.
Yeah.
We're not Africans.
Yep.
We're not Africans. But yep, it's real. You know, awakening is happening. Just like I'm gonna read. Just like it was prophesied. What's going on, brother? How you doing? How you doing, brother? Good, good. I'm just showing everybody that come out of there what y'all just seen was prophesied in the Bible. And they're not telling us this in no churches and stuff. And it's highly important to realize who we are, especially in these last days. Christ is on his way back soon, as you can see with all the wars and everything. The whole world is going crazy. The identity of the so-called black man, so-called, because we're not a color. You're not the color of your beard, you're not the color of your shirt. We're not African Americans because we can't be from two different continents, or named from two different white people. Leo Scipio Africanus and American Vespucius. We're not these people. Who are we? Why do we have somebody else's last name? When we realize that the so-called black man is from the tribe of Judah, and that the Mexican people will be called Mexicans, or from the tribe of Issachar, the 12 tribes, and why they speak Spanish, we speak English, that's not our language, they're not from Spain. Why this happened to us? It's the day that we start to realize who we are. We grab our identity, and that's the most important thing. Because once you grab your identity, now you got something to follow. You got a foundation. It's like a tree with roots. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to sway to every and each doctrine that you hear. You're going to go back to the doctrine that was given to us, and only us. We are the 12 tribes of Israel. We was the people at the bottom of Mount Sinai with Moses. That was our ancestors. We made a covenant with the creator of heaven and earth. It was a blood covenant, not all people. It was us. And he said, because you want to break my commandments, I'm going to put you into slavery by ships. Let me read it to you. So this is all Deuteronomy 28. If y'all get a chance, go to this right here. This is your most important identifying chapter in the whole book of the Bible. It identifies you because this is a covenant that God put on us. Because we want to go against him, this is what he said. From 28 to 1 to 14 is all your blessings. If you get to 15, it says, but it shall come to pass if thou wilt not hearken, meaning to listen, unto the voice of the Lord your God, to observe and do all his commandments. Because the commandments were given to us. The bottom of the Mount Sinai, it was given to us. Not all people. Chinese people weren't there. It was us. Coming through the wilderness for 40 years, that was us. It's important. This is you. It says, statutes that I commanded this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Now curses is a bad thing, right? What is it? What's that saying, 16? Curse shall you be in the city, and curse you gonna be in that field. Who is cursed in every city that you go around? And anywhere you go, you see black folks work in the ghettos. Curse shall you be in the field. Who was in the tobacco field, sugar cane? Who was in all these plantations? Us. These people right here. It don't just not us, as in so-called blacks. It's all of these people. We was cursed. Now let me get to this one, because you can't connect this with any other race of people to this day. It says, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again. This word Egypt, let's find out what the word Egypt means. Because Egypt is synonymous with something. It says, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. What is bondage? Slavery, right? Hold on right quick, let me move this. All right, cool. That's for edification. I want everybody to learn, because it's not just for you. It's for all of us. We got to wake up. Y'all just don't know how close we are. We are so close. And I'm going to show you what Christ looked like. Y'all know what he looked like? It's 3 times in the Bible. They won't even tell you. We think that he looked like, yeah, that's what we think. I'm going to show you what the Bible say. We've been lied to all our lives. All our life. And it should make you mad. But look, it says, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt, meaning slavery or bondage, again. Because when we left out of Egypt, did we turn back around and go? Did Moses say, I'm going to re-part the sea and go back in there? No. So he said, I'm going to bring you back into slavery again with, what does it say? With, it's like right here. With ships. We went into slavery with ships. There's only one people that went from one side of the earth, from the west coast of Africa, because we fled in 70 AD. We went to the west coast of Africa, which is called the slave coast, and came to the other side of the world. Tell me why in this map of 1747, it was called Negro land, because we dwelt there in 70 AD. We dwelt there for a long time.
West Africa.
West Africa. Right here. What they say? Slave coast, right? The slave coast in West Africa. Tell me why I just did a blow up and made a circle. What they say? Kingdom of Judah. They came and got us right there. Slave coast. They know exactly who they was getting. And that's why they made us naked. And that's why they changed everything. We don't know our own language. Nothing. They erased us from our identity. Because they knew they was coming to get the kingdom of Judah, which is the real Jews. That's who y'all are. We the real Jews. Our identity has been taken and somebody has took it. The same people that's over there having the biggest gay parade right now. Tel Aviv, Jerusalem, that's where we are from. That's our homeland.
I was told by a man, his name Prophet Noble Drew Ali, born in 1886. He came on the scene teaching nationality and divine creed in 1913. And of course, everything you are saying is correctly right and exact. But of course, during the time of slavery, our names were stripped away.
So did.
And then the names we did get, it was just nicknames. Black, colored,
yep.
Negro,
yep. Afro-American,
African-American,
Afro, a hairstyle.
But it's just nicknames.
Titles.
But the prophet said, we the Moors in America.
Yep, Moors is just another word saying black.
There you go.
Now, is that in the Bible too? Everything is in the Bible. Let me show you this. Right. Jeremiah 17:4, it says, and thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thy heritage. Who's been discontinued? Cut off from their heritage. The whole Bible is talking about us. And they'll never redo this in church. We the most powerful people. That's why. That's why we hate it. There's a reason why. Why do we go into slavery? He said, well, I'm gonna finish this scripture, and then I'm gonna show you one thing. I think you got to go. It says, I will cause thee to serve thy enemies. Oh, wait. And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee. And I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in a land which thou knowest not. Who went to serve their enemies by way of ships in a land that they didn't even know? It's really going to you. But let me show you what Christ looked like, because that's pretty important. Because if Christ was a Jew, right? He was a Hebrew. He was a Jew. That means he wasn't no African from the land of Ham, or from the seed of Ham, right? But he was. If he was there in Egypt, let's find out what he looked like. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. All right, so this is the book of Revelations 1:1, and it's right here in Revelations. It says, what? Why is this happening? See? That's the devil be working. That's an out. And it was trying to bring up 1:17. That's crazy. That's why I got this stuff. I believe it. Hey, said just 1 second. I'm going to show you what Christ looked like. It's very important. Revelations. In the book of Revelation, first chapter, first verse. They would not do it in church. Why didn't they show you this right here? It says the revelations of Jesus Christ. This word revelation means to reveal. That's the root word of revelation, is to reveal. Let me go ahead and jump back because you got to pee. 14. His head and his hairs were what? White like wool. Wool is the texture. White is the color. As white as snow, and his eyes was a flame of fire. The white part of his eyes was red because they drank wine. He was a wine bibber. That's what they call him, a wine bibber, right? And it tells you about that in Genesis 49:12, how his eyes gonna be red with wine. But then it goes into, and his wait. And his eyes was a flame of fire, and his feet. I look at your feet right now. Woo! What color is it? Brass, like your color. Brass. And his feet was like unto fine brass. Now let's see how dark it was. As if they burned in a furnace. And his voice was the sound of many waters. He wasn't taught like, come here, my disciples. Like we was taught. Christ was a man, a real man. And he would look like he was dark, like he was burnt in the furnace. You call the cops and be like, hey, I see this dude with woolly hair. Look like he burnt into a furnace. I know I'm going. You too. We going. No questions asked. That's if we can even make it there. And he was a Jew, right? So if a Christ was a Jew and he looked like you, and he wasn't no African.
That's right. He was an Israelite.
He was an Israelite from the tribe of.
That's right.
This man knows. Brother. Brother, you gotta get back into it. You on there. You on there. So why are we going to slavery? It's because we broke his commandments. All right. Hey, thank you for listening. Please don't let it go in one ear and out. I'm gonna show you something right quick before you go. One last thing for you, because you the head. It's gonna go down to you too. Y'all don't know the power that y'all hold because y'all the head of the household. So a lot of responsibility is of you because you driving the car. Ain't no equal op. Nope, none of that. It's you. Everything goes down to you. Revelations 3:3. It says, remember therefore how thou hast received and heard today, and hold fast and repent. Today you know for a fact that you are an Israelite. You're an Israelite. You ain't gonna find more in the Bible. You guys, people, when Christ come back, he ain't coming back for blacks, Moors, African Americans. He's coming back for the Israelites. He's coming to save them from their enemies.
But that was 2,000 years ago.
No, Christ.
That was 2,000 years. But that's why the Creator sent us a prophet on these shores. The Israelites fail to realize the Creator sent us a prophet on these shores to get things correct on our behalf. We can't go back 2,000 years talking about Jesus, this and that.
Okay.
Because now we by the law.
Right, we got to keep that law.
It's by the law.
Yeah, we got to keep.
Not by this law.
Keep the commandments.
But by the laws of the land.
Yeah, well, the laws of the land say you can marry another man. You gonna do that?
Hey, it's the law.
So you can do that.
I'm just saying.
Hey,
it's
don't
permitted. But I'm just saying.
If it breaks God's laws,
it's our choice. But it's still the law. We had to abide by the law. You know, we don't have to abide by the crookedness of it. You know what I'm saying? It's still a balance to the scale.
Yeah, if it goes against God's law, we can't do it, period.
But
the law say, yeah, you can eat pork. When God say this right here,
of course.
Let me show you what's going to happen when you come back.
There's many laws in the Bible, though.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch that we got to go by because they're not our God. Our God is of this Bible.
Oh, yeah.
The Father, the Creator. And he only chose us of all the people. So we got to keep what he say.
That's right.
If the white man and what he tried to put on us, we can go marry and do everything. You can be a pedophile and all. You're going to get put to death when Christ come back.
That's why
they can't do nothing when he come back.
That's why in this present time we live in, that's why it's very crucial that we continue searching for the truth and also proclaim your nationality.
Yep, that's when the black man learn who he is, the so-called black man, because we're not no color. When we learn who we are, that's when there's going to be a unification coming.
Definitely.
But also it's going to be a weeding out because a lot of us are not even able to even talk to each other because of the hatred that we've been trained for 400, 500 years. It's hard for us to even sit down and talk to each other. But if it was somebody else from China, well, let's have a seat down. You want some tea? Want some cookies? Let's have a talk.
That's right.
They love it. But you get your own brother, that's so much hatred. Yeah. But that's been trained. Train a dog. You keep pulling that leash, you can let that leash go.
That's right, bro.
But let me get this right quick. This is what Christ is going to happen. Yes, this is Isaiah 15, chapter 66, verse 15. It says, for behold, the Lord will come with fire. Christ, when he come back, destroy the earth with water, he's coming back with fire. The nuclear bombs ain't going to be misused, let's say it like that. They're going to be used up. That's the reason for it. And with his chariot, swing low, sweet chariot, come and take us home. Yeah, we knew what we was talking about. We spoke Hebrew. Kumbaya, that's Hebrew.
That's right.
Like a whirlwind to render his anger, another reason why his eyes going to be red, with fury in his flames, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword. What Christ need a sword for? will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. A lot of people gonna die. In church, they say it's gonna be a big happy, everybody hugging and having cupcakes and balloons, and it's just gonna be a we all holding hands, kumbaya, all of that good stuff. No. That ain't what that Bible say. Yeah, it said, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. They that sanctify themselves. Are you saying it's all good? Because the white man said it's all good. Remember you saying that, right? And purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst. If you're trying to hide out doing this, eating swine's flesh. Eating what? Swine's flesh. If you eating that swine flesh and the abomination, that's shrimp, crab, lobster, everything he told you not to eat. If we over here eating it, and the mouse shall be consumed together, saith the Lord. No, you said that. Saith the Lord. I said that. Saith the Lord. No, he said that. God said this is going to happen when he come back.
Right, bro.
So this over trumps anybody and what they say. When Christ come back, he's killing a lot of folks.
Oh, yeah.
People going to be dying everywhere. They say his vesture going to be dipped in blood. Cutting off people with a sickle. Like, they don't tell you none of that in church.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a scary day. And I say half the people going to die when they find out that's a big black man coming out that sky.
A whole lot of
Hey, all right, my brother.
Peace,
hey,
brother, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, do your
keep it
research, man.
Oh,
do
yeah.
your research.
Most definitely.
You the best thing walking the face of this earth.
sir.
Deuteronomy 76 tells you that.
That's right. Peace and love, bro.
All right, peace and love to you, brother. All right, y'all take it easy and y'all look it up. Hey, if you get a chance, look up Hidden Identity of Blacks in the Bible. YouTube it. It's like 1 hour long. But that right there is going to change everything. They're going to go in there, scripture upon scripture with pictures and everything. All right, y'all take it easy. All right, fam. Peace. Yeah, they don't like me. Like, they keep on opening this door. These security people. Can't stop this truth, though. And I'm on a public sidewalk. They just turned away, right? That's what they want to do. Turn it away. Abraham, Isaac to Jacob. Should I? Let's use wisdom. God would cut the Edomites up through scriptures, but let's keep it wisdom. They keep coming out every day. Greatest thing to do. Y'all been in there before?
Yeah.
Oh yeah? Y'all want to know a secret?
Sure.
Alright, what y'all just realized, and I'm going to tell you the biggest secret real quick. What y'all seen in there is all prophesied in the Bible. They'll never read it to you. But the same way how my forefathers came over here on ships, it's in Deuteronomy 28, verse 68. And everything that you've seen in there, how we was going to have yokes of iron on our neck, how we're going to be taken away from our nationality, because we're not black. Black is a color. You can't be African American. That's two different continents. When you realize who the black people are today, they even hate, we even hate ourselves. But when you realize who they really are and their true identity, and you find out that them are the same people that God told Moses to tell the Pharaoh to let my people go, that's when things, as you can see right now, things are starting to change in the world. There's awakening happening. The black people are really the true Jews in the Bible. Christ had woolly hair. Dark skin like he burnt in the furnace. He hid in Egypt, same as Joseph. So who are the people that's over there in Israel? If I was you, from this day on, y'all should research this and start treating the so-called blacks. Y'all, hey, God judges nations. Y'all might want to be getting on his good side. And I'm just giving you the warning right now. There's a great judgment about to happen. Yep. Yep, sure right. So my plan of attack is plant the seed. If it's for them, because I know a lot of people just goes one ear and out the other. But plant the seed, identification is first. If they come back or if they see me again, then we'll start getting into the commandments. Or if they're able to stay, that's when I'll start going into the commandments like you see in the other videos. But my primary mission is to let them know and let it be proven to them beyond a shadow of a doubt who they are. We gotta wake our people up. Got to. Because without that identification, you can't grasp onto nothing. Everybody is like, it's like everybody is in one big old room. You don't even have a room to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. You gotta let it be known that it's us that the Bible is talking about, and nobody else. It's always us. From Genesis to Revelation, it's us. All praises to the Most High. We're gonna see what else is going on, and from there, we'll see what happens. I gotta talk to him too.
Hey, friend, you doing all right?
Yes, sir, I am. How y'all doing?
I'm glad I saw you out here.
Hey, what's going on?
You're an
I
answer
see your
to-
sign. I see your sign. Let's bump it up.
You're an answer to prayer because I've been trying to. I know
To learn
that-
more about it?
Well, no, there's a whole lot of people that come here. It's a great place to share the good news of Jesus. So I'm sitting there thinking, how can it be a ministry? And I see you don't have any issue out here.
No.
This your first time, or you been out here before?
Yeah, it's my first time ever coming out here.
Yeah, because it's packed.
Inside?
No, I mean out here a lot of times. There's nobody here right now, but that bus comes running. It's probably because it's kind of late.
What time they come?
It's like during the day, and earlier when I got here around 4:30, they had the little barricades up here, and you got a long line. Ton of folks, man.
Ooh-wee. Thank you for letting me know that.
Well, I'm glad they don't give you any trouble because you never know
because
how
I'm
people
on the
are.
public sidewalk for one thing.
You're right.
And the second thing, if you're speaking the truth, then the angels are going to protect you,
Yeah.
regardless. Like, I'm not finna holler at nobody. I'm just here to show them truth.
Scripture
And bring what the scriptures say. Whether they believe it or not, it's up to them.
It's true, man.
But
I agree with you
everybody's
there.
going to be judged on what they do from that point on, because now you know.
And even then, everybody's they're accountable anyway.
They-
They already know. They just
It's even
suppress
more
the
so.
truth.
You even get even more
Yeah,
lashes
they know
when you
that people just don't want to line up. That's the thing. I mean, you know, I hate to say it like that. That's the truth.
So do y'all know who y'all are in the Bible?
Who I am in the Bible?
Mm-hmm.
Me, who I am in
This
the
is gonna
Bible.
get serious real quick if you got the time.
I'm probably like a Peter, maybe. I don't